Do, 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 do. Ba-dum-ba-dee-da. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you've all had a super fantastic, sparkling start to the morning. Hope you are recovering from yesterday with all the turkey and everything. How the stomach's feeling, how's the digestive system. I'm actually proud of myself. I did not overeat yesterday. In fact, I think I ate less yesterday than I normally do on a weekday when I work. How crazy is that? But anyway, so how was your Thanksgiving? Did you have a super fantastic, sparkling day full of lots of love, memories, and laughter? Mine was, as I said yesterday, was very quiet. Last night, we watched we watched a chick flick early in the day. Then after I did the live last night, I went and watched Now You See Me 2. So Now You See Me, and if you don't know what Now You See Me is about, it is about this group of magicians and the robberies that they do. It's sort of like, they're like modern day Robin Hoods, if you want to call it that, but they use magic to help them rob from the poor, rob from the rich to give to the poor, or rob from the rich and give to the swindled, whichever way you want to look at it. But I absolutely enjoyed the first one, and I thought I had seen the second one. Excuse me. And I'm thinking, and afterwards I'm thinking maybe I just saw like a trailer version of it or something, because I knew that there was a character change in the second one, and I knew which character was that had changed. But I'm like watching this movie going, I ain't seen this before. This is not the second movie. I do not recall any of this at all. I'm sitting there watching it. Like the first 30 minutes, it was just like, shut up, Helen, and enjoy the movie. So I actually paused the movie, got Zeffy her nightly treats, and then I restarted the movie from the beginning going, this is a brand new movie. We are not going to say, oh, I remember this movie because blah, 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 blah. No, this is a brand new movie. We have not seen this before. We are going to watch it like we have never seen it before. And so we did, and enjoyed it. It was really, really good. It still had lots of little twists and turns in there, which were awesome. I love the twists and turns that they have in the first one. Not as many twists and turns as the first one, but some good twists and turns in it as well. So it was really cool. And of course, Michael Caine was back, and I love Michael Caine. And and I'm trying to think, who was the other one that was back again that I mean, it has a great cast in it. And there were several characters from the first movie that were back for the second movie. Morgan Freeman was back again too, and he plays a very interesting character. He's one of those magicians that uncovers everything and tells you the truth behind the tricks and that sort of stuff. And when we last, I won't tell you what happens to him in the first movie. And so he was back. Michael Caine's character was back. Oh, what's the actor's name? I can see his face so clearly. Can't think of his name. But they had several of the characters back from the first movie into the second movie to keep that continuation thing going. And the second movie takes place about a year after the first movie ends, from what I can gather from the hints and tips that they leave along, the little hints that they give throughout the thing, that it's a year later. So we're catching up with everybody a year after the first movie ends, which is kind of cool. Was it as good as the first one? Because people always ask, is the sequel just as good? The first one was excellent. The second one was really good, but I don't quite think it was as good or better than the first one, but it was still a really good movie. So make sure you keep that in mind, that it is a really good sequel. It is not better than the first movie. But it's still a really good movie. There are some great action scenes in there. So yeah, it was a good movie to end the day with. I enjoyed it very much. Yes, very much enjoyed this, watching Now You See Me 2. So if you have not seen either of those movies, definitely go see them, because they are great movies. If you like little twists and turns, if you like some twists and turns, you like magic, it's a good movie to watch for that sort of stuff. And you do get to see how they do things, some things, not all of the things. You get to see how they do some of the things. So yeah, it's really, really cool. So I got to watch that last night, and then it's getting a little sleepy afterwards, and Zeffy's standing there next to the chair like, oh, oh, oh. And that's like her thing now, is sort of like she comes out around 9 o'clock or 9:30 and says, you know, basically starts doing that, and next to my chair, and then she'll sit back on her hind legs and put her paw next to my leg, as to say, give me attention, like she does down here when she wants my attention. I go, what is it? And she'll sort of just like look over her shoulder and look back at me, like it's time to go to bed. That's her go to bed message. I'm like, I can deal with that. I can deal with going to bed at 9 o'clock, because I've been wanting to go to bed earlier rather than staying up later, because I tend to stay up too late at times. And I'm a morning person. So how I'm staying up late at night, I have no clue when I am a morning person. And so we got ready for bed and did our nightly routine and everything else, and got to bed early. So by 10:15, I think it was, we got into bed. By the time I got all the other stuff done, yeah, I think it was like 10:15. So way earlier than I normally am, because normally I'm somewhere between 11:30 and 12. It seems to have been gotten to, and yet I'm still awake at 5 o'clock in the morning. Go figure. But anyway. So we've been up this morning. We had a lazy start to the day. I laid in bed and read for a bit. I actually finished the book I was reading. And then I decided, yeah, I think I'll get up. And I've actually been awake since 4:30 this morning is when I got up, because I kind of felt when I woke up to go to the bathroom, I was sort of like, feels like the alarm is about to go off. Kind of feel like at the moment I get back into bed and put my head on the pillow, the alarm's going to go off. And the alarm's set for 5:07, just in case I oversleep. And so I looked at my little bedside clock and it said it was 4:37. I thought, yeah, I'll just go back to bed, read for a little bit, and we ended up reading for quite a bit. Got the book finished because I was on the second to last chapter, and then started the last chapter. There was 22 chapters in the book. I was partway through chapter 19. So and these are not short chapters. This author does not write short chapters. It's like, oh, just read a chapter now. Yeah, you could be anywhere there from, because the little thing down the bottom of my Kindle will tell you how many minutes are left in the chapter. And it can be anywhere from 12 minutes to 45 minutes a chapter. At the beginning of the chapter, that's what you will see, anywhere from 12 minutes to 45 minutes, depending on how long the chapter is. And I'm sort of like, oh. But I ended up finishing the thing, and then we kind of got out of bed, and then the boss messaged me about, no, not the boss, a friend messaged me about something else, and so I got onto that and had to message the boss about it. So I did that, and then sort of like, and then Zeffy comes up, and there was a couple of things I had on my list to do this morning. I'll just knock those out real quick. And then Zeffy comes up, decides to wake up because she was still in bed asleep. It was like 7:45. No, it was close to 8 o'clock when she finally came out. And I'm sort of like, you're having a lazy day too, are you? She goes up the window, does her normal morning check, and then comes back over and puts her paw up. So I say, I'm like, time to go for a walk. She's, so I'm like, okay, we're starting to learn the signals. So I went and got ready, and we went out for our walk and came back and just got on our morning training, finished that. And now here I am. And now I'm going to go have breakfast, because we haven't had breakfast yet, and it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. So we're just having a nice lazy start to the day. It's awesome. I don't have a lot of other work to do for clients this morning, so just taking it nice and easy. And then it's Fun Friday, so we're always looking for fun to do. You know, we had to go out and battle the wind this morning. Then we met this nice lady out walking, and she's like looking around, and turns out she had lost her keys yesterday. Described what I said, what do they look like? So if I come across them, where do I take them, and what do they look like? And got the description of the keychain holder, and it's got different colored keys on there. So I'm like, okay, we'll keep an eye on it. If we find them, where do we bring them? She told us, and I said, okay, got it. And so we'll take, if we find them, but I think if she goes up to the office this morning, she'll probably find them up there, knowing that most people around here, if they find stuff, they take them to the office as soon as possible if they don't know who they've come from. They'll ask around their little area, and if they don't get an answer, they'll take them up to the office. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, so it was a nice quiet day yesterday. Had a lot of fun, enjoyed it. And now today we're going to be having fun as well. I get to get on the help desk this afternoon. Yay. And then this weekend, I actually have nothing on my calendar for this weekend. I have stuff that I need to do, so I'll probably get some of that done. I plan on spending time at the dog park this weekend with the pup, who is currently sunbathing at the moment. She's laying full out in the sun. But today is all about, it's Black Friday. People are going to these crazy sales, spending money that they probably don't really need to be spending. What are your favorite memories of Black Friday shopping? I'm always curious, because I always hear about people going shopping on Black Friday and the different experiences and stuff that they have. Oh, we weren't going to go, and we hopped in the car and go. Well, this is the thing. In New Zealand, we never had a Black Friday until I came to the States and learned all about Black Friday. And I'm like, look, watching the TV and looking at this craziness. And I said to Brad one year, I said it to Brad, I said, no, I think at 1 year I might just go out on a Black Friday just to experience it. Because if it's a Black Friday, I don't go anywhere near anything where there are shops. That's the one day I stay at home and would not go out grocery shopping. I wouldn't go out to the bookstore or anything because everybody's doing crazy sales. There's cars are everywhere. Cars are legally parked. You can't find parking spaces. So I just thought, I'll just stay away from them at this. And I said to Brad, I think 1 year I might want to do a Black Friday. I don't know. He says, well, wait till we go to LA. And then, because he says, my mom will want to go out and do Black Friday. And maybe we can get some of the girls to go with you too, which all the nieces. And I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll do that 1 year. But it was always a maybe. I have never gone out on Black Friday to go shopping, for standing in line, at 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is, to get into a store. And never done any like that. I just watch all the videos and the photos that have come up on Facebook and all that sort of stuff. And I'm just sort of at the stage of like, I don't like crowds anyway. I hate going to the supermarket when it's peak time to go to the supermarket because people just get in my way. I just want to get in and get out. That's why I now have my groceries. And Brad wasn't there to distract me. So now that's why I have my groceries delivered. So I have to avoid, so I can avoid the crowds. So if there's going to be crowds, I'm not there. Yep. And they had a potluck dinner here in the park yesterday. And then when I was out walking Zephy, there was still, I mean, a lot of people have gone away for the weekend from the resort, but there's still a lot of people here. And I'm just sort of like, I don't know anybody there I don't know anybody who's going because all the people that I know were not going for various reasons. And so I don't know anybody. Yeah, I'm good at networking and all of that. But most of the people there are going to be in couples. That's going to put me out straight away. And the fact there's going to be a lot of people there. I'm not into doing crowds. I don't like crowds. So I just sort of thought, and I actually made the decision beforehand, which is why I got my little, I can still make charcuterie boards for today too. So had some yummy butterfly shrimp last night. It was really good. That's already done. I just popped it in the air fryer, heated it up for like 6-7 minutes. That was so good. That was good. Even put a little bit of pumpkin hummus on it. What was like with pumpkin hummus? So I tried a little bit. It's like, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. So yeah, so breaded butterfly shrimp with hummus on, pumpkin hummus. It's good. You don't have to put a lot on there, just a little bit, just enough to taste. But yeah, so it's been a quiet day. It's going to be another quiet day today. This weekend's going to be a quiet weekend, which is good because I got lots of stuff that needs to get done that I've been putting off. So this weekend is going to be do the need to do stuff like cleaning. Yeah. Anyway, I'm out of here. Rabbited on long enough. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling day. Talk about some of your Black Friday shopping memories that you have. What are some of the really good ones? What are the ones that weren't so good? Just talk about your different memories from that. And we will catch you back here around 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Mountain Time for part 2 of today. So go have a super fantastic, sparkling, fun Friday. Hei konera.